Have you ever become so involved in a book that it seems almost as if you've been transported into another world? In Myst, a graphic adventure game designed by Cyan and published by Broderbund, you will be. Myst is a graphic adventure set in a world that can almost reflect the mind of Salvador Dali. The developers of the game spent 2 years creating a world filled with breathtaking scenery and mind-boggling puzzles. The music and sound give Myst an almost lifelike quality. Overall, I found Myst to be tranquil and relaxing to explore, a welcome contrast to the traditional pulse-pounding arcade game. The primary objective of Myst is to find the pages of 2 enchanted books. The books themselves imprison 2 brothers who can only be freed by collecting all the missing pages. These pages are certainly not easy to find, as the vermin responsible for imprisoning the 2 brothers has scattered them across several different worlds. You'll have to travel to these worlds as well as solve some brain-damaging puzzles to complete your quest. Like many graphic adventure games, Myst uses a basic point-and-click interface. However, Myst's controls are definitely at the low end of the complexity spectrum. There aren't any specific commands. Click on part of the screen and the result is determined by what you're clicking on. Nor are there zillions of objects to manage. You can only carry 1 object at a time, and the only objects you can move are book pages. You won't miss either of these features, however, as the game is complex enough without them. The majority of Myst's puzzles can be solved logically. Many people tend to shy away from adventure games due to the absurdity of the puzzles involved. If you've ever had to do a handstand on the back of a giant rabbit while juggling magic swords to save the princess, you'll understand. Kiss this problem goodbye in Myst. Logic is the key. Myst is presented in a first-person view. When moving, there's no scrolling whatsoever. You simply point, click, and you're there. An especially nice innovation allows you to quickly jump across several screens to return to a location you've already visited. One minor niggle, though, is that it isn't always easy to identify where you can and can't go. Click everywhere to make sure that you explore the island thoroughly. The manual that accompanies Myst offers little information on the world you will explore. However, it doesn't take long before you stumble upon the library. This is by far the most important place on the island since it contains information that will help you solve many puzzles that you will encounter. The island of Myst isn't the only place to explore. There are 4 places of protection as well. Each place of protection has its own motif. I found it exciting to explore each new world, and even more exciting was just to find one, as they are never easy to find. Clues are everywhere. Myst comes with a journal to help you track things you may find odd or intriguing, and you'll need it. Clues will come in many forms. Books, fragments of pages, and even the land may give you the answers to the puzzles you face. Myst uses video sparingly to enhance gameplay, and to my complete surprise, it actually does enhance gameplay. Video clips are limited to recorded warning messages and desperate pleas of the brothers trapped within the enchanted books. As much as I rave about Myst, it does have its flaws. The music will occasionally cut out briefly, and transitions between scenes sometimes are excessively long. The worst problem, however, is that the game will occasionally lock up without warning. Suggested solutions include disabling all other programs running in Windows, making sure you are running the most current sound and video drivers, and saving often. Even though Myst does have a few technical difficulties, I recommend it with no reservations. I can't imagine that very many people will dislike it. It's even a good game to play with your friends who don't play computer games.